If this is true or what it is, I called it. I freaking called it. What up? Is your boy T Bear in reaction. So, I want you to see what it said right here. Disney cancels Snow White premiere. It's panic time. So, I had to look up to see if it's fully true. I called this for the Tower of Madness. And is from what I look up, it said pretty much Disney is scaling back on it though. We probably get this full story in this video, but they're scaling back on premiering it amid controversy. What did I been saying this whole time that the right move they could do right now is to either cancel this, pull the plug on this, or possibly just take a few years back and reshoot it. Because this is getting nothing but bad publicity since the beginning. Yeah, since the trailer as well too. Mainly because how they look in the trailer. The movie looked itself in the trailer. Number two, the casting. You have, I'm not saying Rachel Zegler is a bad looking woman. She's a beautiful woman. But you have somebody very beautiful like Gal Gadot playing the Queen, who's supposed to be the hated character. I get on the cartoon the Queen is beautiful before she turns to the witch. But other than that, the little old lady witch. But the evil Queen is looking better than Rachel Zegler. You're contributing to the whole people choosing villains or heroes. Or for not just that, also Rachel Zegler herself is controversial. And honestly, I'm not sure if this happened before or after the Snow White was announced, wherever, or casting, or she got cast. Her downplaying the story itself. It was that before that you started casting. That was a dumb idea. I don't know, what was y'all thinking? Other than that though, and like I said, they at this point they could have cast or do a reshoot like they did Back in the Future. I got somebody calling me, so let me handle that real quick. I'm back. So as I was saying, yeah, between the multiple roasts, including 4 roast videos from Mentally Mitch and 3 of the memes with song from Chat Music, yeah, something had to give, man. There's no, why would you think about releasing a movie with all the backlash going on to set yourself for failure, right there? I see there was plenty of movies before that, this movie that didn't do good in the movie theater, but wasn't so much controversy and backlash before it released. This, other than the racial one with Little Mermaid, but still, this one like it had to be done. It was either that or risk bad publicity. Unless, as the saying go, all publicity is good publicity. But with all this backlash, these downplay and roasts. Yeah, it was a good idea they scaled back. So let's see the full story of this. Let's get it.
You know, watching the absolute calamity that is Snow White unfold over the past year or two, I'm reminded of those dudes up in the lookout tower on board the Titanic. They spotted the iceberg looming ahead of them, telephoned a warning to the bridge, even though they probably could have just shouted. I mean, it doesn't look that far. And now there's nothing they can do except watch as their shiny new boat plows straight into 100 million tons of frozen water. Uh-oh, the insurance company's gonna be feeling the pain tomorrow. The point I'm making here is that anyone with even a surface level understanding of the film industry, plus legacy entertainment journalists who like to pretend it still matters what they think, has known for a long time that this movie was headed for absolute disaster.
So even before that, it was headed in. Wow.
Baffling casting choices, the laughable DEI parade pretending to be dwarves, the nightmarish CGI monstrosities that replaced them, the hypothetical star whose complete inability to shut her mouth quickly and efficiently turned her into one of the most toxic celebrities.
So pretty much it happened afterwards. Wow. So it was afterwards. Either way, that's still not good. Why would you dump? Like it was as bad as that dude that was tripping about. Was saying he was afraid that the new Spider-Man, the one that did the voice of the new Spider-Man, your friendly name with her Spider-Man, saying that he was afraid that it's going to be too woke and all that. That was not a good look. I mean, the only thing different with that is it's a series, and if you get a second season, then chances are they can replace something. But this is a whole movie. Like it's like. and the fact that they're trying their best to keep it going, yeah, it's gotta scale it back, pull it back, either pull it completely, or don't release it yet. Do some reshooting or something with a different person to play Snow White other than her as well too. Like I said, not saying she's a bad looking person, just she's controversial or anything, so it's not a good. That's already made a good look, and there's people who don't think she's as good looking, so that makes it worse. And then on top of that, Gal Gadot, you got the queen who's Gal Gadot looking way better than the Snow White. Yeah, that's not a good look already. I mean, it's bad enough folks are. We in this bizarre world, almost damn near bizarre world like mentality of folks are choosing the villains over heroes these days. But that's another story. But let's keep going.
In Hollywood, or every piece of official media released about this film getting ratioed so far into oblivion that it practically formed its own quantum singularity, vanished out of space and time, and emerged on the other side of the universe, Event Horizon style.
Oh, Lord.
The warnings were all there, and they've been discussed at length by every content creator on YouTube, but now at last, we have come to the crunch, dear viewer. The last few days before the movie releases, when the old PR machine has to grind itself into high gear and take on the seemingly insurmountable task of getting people enthused.
And this is the thing, you're close to release time, the fact that you thought about still releasing it after so many backlash is mind-boggling as well too. Like, the fact you're now just wanting to cancel it, you just now want to cancel. Like, you didn't think about this when the folks said no before the trailer, even before the trailer you didn't think about it, and after the trailer you didn't think about it. Like, you had so many days to really think about this, and you decided to ignore it and just go on with it. Like, what's up with that? Like, that's what's really mind-boggling right there. Is that
used for Snow Whites.
Lord, the meme.
Well, I think it's fair to say they've got some hurdles to overcome. Hurdle the first is the dire box office predictions, with the film expected to make just over 50 million on its opening weekend, which is only slightly higher than the Marvels managed, and that movie eventually struggled up to $200 million worldwide.
You play Captain Marvel for?
I don't know. Does anyone want me to do it again?
Yes, Bree, I want that.
Yep.
I want that with all my heart. Not very good for a film with a reported budget of 300 million.
Damn.
Hurdle the second is the widely reported spat between Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler, because they clearly have very different perspectives on the whole Israel-Palestine.
Wow. Even the back. Oh no. It's a little bad between them two. Oh, that's not good.
Issue, which means it's hard enough to get them to even share the same room. Never mind go through the kind of excruciating, fawning interviews where they clutch each other's hands and pretend to be soulmates or whatever, which seems to be expected at this point. Damn man, all we're missing is some guy who sounds like he uses sulfuric acid as mouthwash to ask them about the gayness level of their movie.
The gayest Marvel project yet.
You know, the kind of big questions that clearly need to be asked about the art of cinema.
Yes.
But the biggest hurdle, and this truly is a biggie, is that the film isn't even getting a traditional premiere anymore. It was reported a couple of days ago that the film's in...
DLC won't be having a Snow White UK premiere in an attempt to avoid anti-woke backlash to this controversial adaptation. It's this right there, like... You just now realizing that you didn't like all this way beforehand. Like you had a couple of months. Let me see when the trailer came out. When did the trailer came out? The trailer came out. Let's just see. When did that trailer came out? Snow White. 3 months ago. You literally had 3 months to think about this. 3 months. And you just now thinking about taking action. You had not one, not two, not three, but up to four videos from different channels roasting this movie, downplay, showing the backlash comments for this movie. Was a mean reaction for folks to either look at it, laugh, or trying to laugh. Shout out to Millie Mitch and J Rock, or to even make a song about it. Like, come on, think of what. Like, why? Why didn't that resonate? Like, I get not caring, but sometimes you gotta care. I get this. It's not this. I don't give a the IDF. The the GEF era of folks think these days. Not saying I have to think like that, but it's how most people think. But at the same time, it's okay to GAF. Like, come on.
Intended UK premiere in central London has been cancelled because of fears about the backlash to the movie and its star.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful! How terrible! Oh no!
Lord.
And to be honest,
Well, because I ain't one that pausing that face. But anyway, and you already is this whole thing already encouraging bullying already, because folks are bringing back the bullying they did to the Sonic movie. I mean, it changed, but the fact that folks are using it as a thing, like let's bully people over stuff that get done right now. I'm like, can you at least use another word? Don't say bully. Use another word if anything. Not have to be bully, because you're encouraging. You're kind of encouraging that bullies is okay. That's the other thing too on the cool, because we got it going on with the sign. We had it going on sign. We almost had it with Super Mario Bros. Thank God it didn't. We got to go on with this, and we about to have going on with this new Shrek as well too. So, other than that though, if like these directors need to get it together for bullying becomes a thing now, and it's going to seem okay to the folks, it's not a good look. So yeah, it's bad enough. Like I said, it's bad enough. Folks are encouraged folks to pick villains over heroes nowadays. So I'm not sure what kids are going to look up going in the future, but at the same time, let's like not encourage it.
To be honest, I can totally understand why they did it. The potential optics of Rachel Zegler and the rest of the cast getting publicly booed by a big crowd at the premiere of their own movie would be the sort of thing that goes viral within a matter of minutes.
Yep.
The problem is, this is kind of like digging one hole to fill another, because cancelling a major premiere means less publicity, and less publicity means less interest in the film. It's also a very public acknowledgement that yes, people really don't like our movie because we don't know how to win them over, and all we can think to do now is run and hide. That was all bad enough by itself, but then the news broke yesterday that even the film's US premiere is being drastically scaled back, which means no red carpet event, no real media presence, and no chance for the stars to speak to journalists and promote their movie. Red carpet events are actually pretty important media tools to promote your film, and the fact this movie isn't even getting one is a major sign of Disney's lack of confidence in it.
I mean, I don't mind the view, but they really had to zoom in on her like that. The same. But I was going to say, like, again, it took them now to do this. Like, the movie's supposed to premiere on the 21st. Like, we're like, let me see, where the calendar at? You chose to wait literally a week ahead of the anticipated movie premiere to do this. What's going on? What I mean, hold on a second. I'm back. Let me get my train of thought again. Let me so yeah.
Promote your film, and the fact this movie is
Yeah, I was saying it's literally a week before the premiere. Now you're just now like realizing that it's not going to put it out. Like I said, it should have been thought of. Like I said, it's been 4 videos of roasting from folks, 3 more of other videos of putting the comments in a song. If that didn't ring a bell, I get maybe don't look at social media, I mean, they ought to. I mean, that's where the backlash comes the most these days. So they're like social media is the new film critics. It's like you should look at the comments. That shit alone should told you something ain't right about the movie about to release out. Like, I get it, again, there's something they say, but at the same time, majority of them is naysayer. Your film got more dislikes than likes. Like, that should have been something to think about. Anyway.
isn't even getting one is a major sign of Disney's lack of confidence in it. Again, I can totally understand the thinking behind it, because let's be real here, putting Rachel Zegler in front of a hot mic is a bit like putting a toddler with ADHD in charge of a nuclear launch button. Every time she opens her mouth, and by God, she loves to open her mouth, you can practically feel the Disney bean counters dying inside because she just shaved a few more $1 million off the film's box office. It's funny actually, because she even tried to spin all of this backlash into some kind of weird positivity, a bit like Henry Cavill did with The Witcher, except without the sincerity, or honesty, or respect, or charisma, or general likability. Quotes: I interpret people's feelings about this film as passion for it, and what an honour to be able to be part of something that people's so passionate about. We're not always going to have the same feelings as everyone around us, and all we can do is give our best. Really?
No, Crip saying bullshit. But if that ain't not the most delusional response to what's going on I ever heard, I ever just read. That had to be the most delusional response I ever saw to something that is not looking good. Like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, I hate to say that because I don't like to say I'm downplaying a lady as well too, a beautiful lady. I mean, she is beautiful, but her action makes her not as beautiful as she is. But at the same time, like, what is wrong with you? Like, come on, like, what's up? What is wrong with your mind?
It's an interesting change of heart you've had there, Rachel, considering your previous attitude towards people who think differently from you.
Go vote blue. And if you disagree with this sentiment, just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
Now here's the thing. I get it, go blue. I'm all about go blue, but don't like encourage folks to say go. It's like it's like this. I get it. Everybody is entitled to vote for what they like and like who they like, but don't say vote do this or else. You know what I mean? Even vice versa. Don't say go red or else. You know what I'm saying? This is I don't like that, or like it's an ultimatum to do it. Like, no. That's why I don't like I hate to make it myself. Like, that's why I don't like when people go there saying like they like to villainize folks for not like rooting for the villain. Like, it's like you're putting them in a lose-lose situation. I know it's not that serious, but at the same time, it's ridiculous. Or you don't, if you vote for this person or you don't represent this person, you represent this person, you're this and that. Or you don't represent them, you're this and that. Like, that's ridiculous. Don't put an ultimatum on folks ever. I mean, no matter what. I mean, if I support the person they're wanting for, I'm not gonna put it ultimatum. I mean, you're free to like who you like or vote for who you vote. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just think about what you're doing. That's all.
Right.
The thing is, hiding a problem away isn't the same as actually solving it, and the more you retreat from a controversy like the one swirling around Ziegler, the more you're forced to acknowledge that it does in fact exist. She's the one who caused it, and you don't know how to fix it. If you demonstrate a lack of confidence in your film and its star before it even releases, you're sending out the message that you know it's gonna suck, and you're simply trying to hunker down and minimize the damage. And wow, this movie's likely to cause quite a bit of damage, not just to the concept of live-action Disney remakes, but to the company itself. At this point, it probably would have been better to just abort the theatrical release altogether, shart it out onto Disney Plus and take the financial hits. At least that way, Disney could make up some obscure combination of viewing metrics to spin it into some kind of success.
Right.
This film had the most number of minutes viewed on a Thursday afternoon for any live-action remake of an animated film made in the first half of the 20th century. Instead of being confronted by the raw box office numbers, which, well, aren't looking good. Shit, man, it probably would have been cheaper and easier to remove Ziegler from the movie altogether and reshoot all her scenes with a new actress.
Did I say that? Did I just say that? All right, I said that. Pull the old Back in the Future thing. And like I said, different is the person was controversial. It was just schedule conflicts. That's all. With the tennis star and then the guy who stood in took the place, and then the tennis star was schedule free. So there's that. You know what I mean, because in case you know what I'm talking about, Back to if I said it on previous, but in case you never saw any of my previous video, there was a Back to the Future was original was going to be used with Eric Stoltz because Michael J. Fox at the time couldn't get out his schedule of shooting Family Ties at the time. Was a show he's part of to do it because Spielberg wanted Michael J. Fox, but they couldn't do it, so they settled for Eric Stoltz. Soon as his they only did like a few scenes they shot with him. It's all on YouTube. You look it up, Eric Stoltz and Back to the Future. But I guess soon as Michael J. Fox schedule got free, they reshoot everything, and Back to the Future is a iconic hit. From 1 to 2, 3 somewhat as well too. So yeah, but yeah, I said that too with this. All they could do that. I mean, it's like pull the Sonic. Like Sonic was easy because it's reanimation. It's everything it does is your reaction. This is probably gonna take a lot to reshoot and take more muscle away. But it's better to do that than release what you have right now that are already looking to be a fail. Possibly you shoot even reanimate the doors. We'll do whatever. If you want this movie to still go out, I would suggest just reshooting it, redoing it, re-editing it, do what you need to do. All right? But if you don't care about this movie, do what you gotta do and expect the backlash and everything that comes with it. And expect people to have side-eye Disney for a while because they're going side-eye. This is already about to be their next official flop because a lot of the live action movie, unfortunately, has flopped. I did not know till seeing the comments. I ain't know Mermaid flop too. I'm like, damn, I had a rule for that. So yeah.
It's Hollywood, baby.
Oh well, just like those guys in the lookout tower watching that iceberg drift closer, there's not much more for us to do now except sit back, crack open a couple of cold ones, and wait for impacts. Something tells me it's going to be an entertaining couple of weeks.
Yeah,
anyway,
we're
that's all I've got
you
for
messed
today.
up.
Go away now.
Why you guys? You really have to keep zooming in on that? Come on, man. But anyway. Other than that, like, there's the thing. The thing about it, they had months to really think about this. They had months, 3 months at that since the trailer. Even a little before 3 months. Even longer than 3 months before that. If they're saying that it was already going to be a bad before the trailer came out, you didn't think about that then? Like, to even drop it or redo it? Like, come on. Like, it's like you don't care. It's like, it's already people feeling that it's people already downplaying entertainment in general is movie, music, TV, and even sports right now that folks are not caring no more. They doing what they want to do just to not maybe be viral. Like it's like don't care no more. Like if that's why a lot of these movies and stuff is flopping because they're just doing it just to do it. They're not caring. They're not putting no heart and effort in it no more. Like. I guess this is gonna be a news reaction. I guess it's gonna be a thoughts talking reaction. Other than because I made it longer, I made a 7-minute video longer than to 20 minutes video. So yeah, because a reason why I had to make my statement because I said so many times from the videos I react to between this the Miz with song the funny comment with songs and Millie Mitchell's roast reactions that. They need to cancel this movie or reshoot it, do whatever. Do not let that thing premiere or premiere date was seen to be 21st. But they really wait till a week before the potential release of the movie to scale back on the premiere and all. Like hit the panic button. When the panic button should have been hit way sooner. Anyway, I'm sorry I make videos longer than it should be, but I gotta say my piece. Comment down below what you thought about this. If you like my thoughts, talking reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.